What's up, guys? It's Hot Wheels Tournaments, and it is time for Hot Wheels Supercars 9. We got 16 new competitors ready to take each other on, but only one will earn his chance, or their chance, to take on the new King of the Hill, Tesla Roadster. In our first set of matchups, we just got some supercars. In our second set of matchups, we got a classic rivalry. We got Japanese street racers taking on some police cars. In our third set of matchups, we got old versus new. So we have the 1995 Ford GT90 concept car. So the old version taking on the new version, the 2017 Ford GT. And then we got the Porsche 930, one of the oldest Porsches there is, taking on the brand new addition to the 930 family, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Then we got some American race cars taking on some Italian race cars. So 16 new competitors will compete, but only one will be our champion today. So there it is. All our cars are unboxed and ready to go. 16 new cars are ready to take on the two-lane drag strip. John Gamer 3 will be the finish line camera guy again. And our floating fedora is going to be manning the start gate. Just kidding, it's Chris. First matchup of the night, we got a little rivalry. We got Ferrari versus Lamborghini. Ferrari has the 458 Spider, and Lamborghini has the Gallardo Super Leg Gear. In the left lane, we got the Lamborghini Gallardo. In the right lane, we got the Ferrari 458. On your marks, get set, go. 458 starts off with a win. In our next race, we got the Lamborghini Veneno taking on the McLaren P1. Veneno versus P1. On your marks, get set, go. And the Veneno runs away with it. In our next race, we got a battle of a couple of Japanese street racers. We got the Mazda MX-5 taking on the Nissan Skyline R34. The GTR takes on the Miata. On your marks, get set, go. The GTR runs away with it. Next up, we got a couple of police cars. We got the yellow Corvette Stingray taking on the black Lamborghini Gallardo. A couple of Matchbox police cars take each other on. On your marks, get set, go. Close, but it's the Lambo. Close. Now we got the old versus new matchup. We got the old Ford GT90 concept taking on the 2017 Ford GT. Will the new car trump the old car, or will the old car come out victorious? So the 2017 Ford GT decided to be a pain. It doesn't fit in the start gate lane. So, for example, if I go, put him in, and then you pull the trigger, he won't go. So we got to do that special prop up. So we're trying a new starting stance since that Ford GT won't fit in its lane. But here we go. On your marks, get set, go. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, what happened? The GT spins out. We have to re-race, even though it was getting killed. So you probably know who's going to win at this point. But wow, that's only the second time that's ever happened in Supercars.
Boy, what are you doing? It's a straight track. All you have to do is not crash. It literally could not be easier. But no, you have to go and screw it up.
Alright, so we're re-racing because the 2017 Ford GT continues to be a pain. On your marks, get set, go.
What are you doing? Get it together!
Now we have the Porsche 930 taking on his, like, way in the future cousin, or I guess brother, you could say, Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The Porsches take each other on. On your marks, get set, go. Really?
God, I love it.
So, since the new cars seem like they just don't want to race and the old cars do, we're going to have to prop these cars up like we did with the GT races. Because, you know, these cars are just little disappointments. On your marks, get set, go. It's close, and at the end, the 930 pulls it out within the last 2 feet. Okay, so we take that back. The 930 did not win. We are re-racing because the GT3 RS did become slightly derailed, which counts as a crash. So we have to re-race. We've also come up with a new rule. You can crash a maximum of 2 times. If you crash a 3rd time, you are disqualified. So the Porsches re-race. On your marks, get set, go. It's tight, and it is the GT3 RS pulling it out. In the next race, we got a couple of American track cars and the Hot Wheels livery going at it. We got the Corvette C7R in blue and the Dodge Viper GTSR in blue. Let's race. It's going to be nearly impossible to tell which car is which, so the Dodge is on the right side of your screen, or the bottom part of your screen, and the Corvette is on the left side of your screen, or the top part of your screen. On your marks, get set, go. The Corvette pulls it out. Here's the final matchup for the final race of the first round. We got the silver Renault RS Sport 01 taking on the Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo in gunmetal gray. The Italian track cars take each other on. On your marks, get set, go. The Italian track cars take each other on. On your marks, get set, go. It's close. The Renault hangs on at the end. We're done with the first round, and here are your quarterfinalists. We got 2 Lamborghinis, a Veneno, and a Gallardo. We got a Nissan Skyline GTR. We got a Ferrari 458, a Ford GT, a Porsche 911 GT3, a Corvette C7R, and a Renault RS Sport 01. Alright, first race of the quarterfinals, we got the orange Lamborghini Veneno taking on the yellow Ferrari 458 Spider. Let's get to it. Lamborghini versus Ferrari for the second time today. On your marks, get set, go. Close. The Ferrari pulls it out. Now we got the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 taking on the Lamborghini Gallardo 560-4 Polizia. Can the street racer outrun the cop? Street racer versus cop. On your marks, get set, go. And the street racer just edges it out. And the street now we got the Porsche 911 GT3 RS taking on the Ford GT90, who looked very fast in his first showing. The old Ford takes on the new Porsche. On your marks, get set, go. That is one quick Ford. And it looks like we put up, Louis forgot to adjust the finish line. But yeah, that was clearly the Ford. Now the American track car Corvette C7R in blue takes on the French track car Renault RS Sport 01 in silver. There's one last ticket to the quarterfinals. Who's going to get it? Will it be the Renault or the Corvette? On your marks, get set, go. It's close. The Corvette pulls it out at the very end, though. Fat Cat couldn't be with us today because we're not at my house. Instead, we have the Ginger. Oh, God. Oh, God, look at that beast. Nah, he's actually a good cat. He doesn't, sit on the track like a total jerk. I mean, all cats are jerks, but, this one's not. We've got our 4 semifinalists. In the first matchup, we got the Ferrari 458 versus the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. In our second matchup, we got the Ford GT90 taking on the Renault Sport RS 01. The Skyline takes on the 458 Spider. A trip to the finals is on the line. Italian versus Japanese. On your marks, get set, go. And it's the Ferrari 458. We got the old Ford GT90 taking on the brand new Renault Sport RS01. Ford GT90 takes on the Renault Sport RS01. On your marks, get set, go. And it's the Ford GT by mine. Guys, your finals matchup for Hot Wheels Supercars 9. We got the Ferrari 458 Spider taking on the Ford GT90 concept car. And it continues the Ferrari versus Ford rivalry that's happened here on Supercars. This is the third time the two brands have matched up in the finals. The first time they matched up was in Supercars 4, when the Ferrari 458 Italia in white took down the Ford GT40 in 3 races. And then the second time was in Diecast or Hot Wheels Supercars 6, when the Ford GT LM got beat in 3 races by the Ferrari FF. Both times, the Ferrari went on to become king of the hill. Will history repeat itself, or will Ford finally get a win? First race of the finals. The Ford GT90 takes on the Ferrari 458 Spider. On your marks, get set, go. And the GT90 takes the first race. We switch lanes for the second race. The Ford GT90 has 1 win, the Ferrari has 0. On your marks, get set, go. It's close, but it's the 90 once again. The Ford GT90 has a 2-win lead over the Ferrari 458. No car in Supercars history has ever won while being down 2 races to none. On your marks, get set, go. And it's the Ford GT sweeping the Ferrari. It's the reigning champ and current king of the hill Tesla Roadster is ready to take on today's champion, Ford GT90. Race 1 of the finals. The Tesla Model S takes on the Ford GT90. On your marks, get set, go. It's close, and the Ford GT will pass the Tesla to win. At this point, I've just given up with cats. Well, it's close. Ford GT90 leads the Tesla Roadster 1 race to none. On your marks, get set, go. It's close. And it is the Tesla just edging out the Ford. It's close. The Tesla and the Ford GT are knotted up at 1 race apiece. On your marks, get set, go. And the Ford GT wins the second race. If the Ford GT90 wins, he will be the new King of the Hill. The Tesla needs 2 wins to retain his King of the Hill spot. On your marks, get set, go. The Tesla came derailed. We will re-race. Ford GT90 needs 1 more win to become King of the Hill once again, and the Tesla Model S needs 2. We'll re-race that 3rd race. On your marks, get set, go.
Interrupt this race to bring you a brief cat sighting.
The Tesla wins his 2nd race. We'll go to a race 5. We'll flip a card to decide who gets the right lane in this race. If the card side, the Ford GT90 side lands up, the Ford GT90 will get the right lane. If the back side lands up, then the Tesla Roadster will get the right lane. Chris will flip the card. And it will be the Tesla Roadster with the inside lane. Race for the King of the Hill pedestal. Race 5. Winner is the King of the Hill. Winner takes it all. On your marks, get set, go. And it's gonna be the
What just happened? In a 2-2 tie with a lead in the final 2 feet of the race, the Tesla Roadster has crashed and blown his opportunity at continuing his reign at King of the Hill. That is the definition of choking. You cannot do it any better. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the craziest moment in supercars history. It'll never get more dramatic than this. We are going to have to re-race. This is absolutely insane. You'll never see this again. This is drama at its finest.
The Tesla's 2nd wreck in the King of the Hill matchup. So technically he should be disqualified and the Ford GT90 should win. However, both wrecks did not come in the same race. So we need to make a decision on whether he's disqualified or we're going to race again. After that, if we do decide we're going to race again, we need to decide which lane the Tesla will be in. Should he be in the lane he started in that he won, or because he wrecked, should he put in the other lane? So we got a lot to discuss, so we'll be back in a couple seconds. So after discussing with the other supercar judges, we have made the ruling that the Tesla Roadster will not be disqualified because he did not wreck twice in the same race. You have to wreck twice in the same race. However, 3 wrecks in a finals or a King of the Hill matchup will disqualify you, so he cannot wreck anymore. However, we will also switch lanes because the Tesla did blow his chance to race on the inside lane. So we are going to give it to the Ford GT90. So after Tesla's crash, we have switched lanes, and once again, it is a race for the King of the Hill. Everything is on the line. You get to relive the drama all over again. On your marks, get set, go.
Don't you do it, cat. Or do it, that's fine with me, totally.
And it's the Ford GT90 knocking off the King of the Hill Tesla Model S. And, Loki the cat decided to chase him all the way to the finish. But as far as I'm aware, the cars were not interfered with. So it is the Ford GT90 becoming your new king.
If you want to mess up a race, Loki, you gotta be quick.
So there it is, your new King of the Hill Ford GT90 winning in what is probably the craziest tournament and craziest series of races I've ever seen. The Tesla crashing twice in the King of the Hill matchup. Then in the final race, the cat chasing the cars all the way down the track, and the GT90 almost derailing, but managing to hang on and beat the Tesla. That is probably the most fun and the most exciting time I've ever had while filming supercars. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.
Uh-oh.
You're a new king.